Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 18 of my full platinum walkthrough for the Demon's Souls remake on PS5. This is it. This is the end of playthrough 1. You can see this is quite a long video again. There's lots of, well, there's not lots, there's quite a bit of messing around. We're going to be using saves, backup saves, and going back and forth, cleaning up basically before we finish this playthrough and move on to New Game Plus. All we want left is spells for New Game Plus, and that's what we're going to have left by the end of this. So I'm just cleaning up my kind of inventory here. Just going back to the normal loadout, the Ring of Magical Sharpness and things like that. We're going to do 1-4 first. We're not going to do the boss of this area until the end of the video. We're doing this up to the point where we can meet Ostrava and get a key from him. The reason we need the key is to open a door, obviously, is to get a ring. And then we're going to do the black character tendency, finish off all the rings, and then move to the end game. We're going to do the 2 multiplayer trophies as well in this one. They should be fairly quick. So you'll actually be online for once. It's a different experience. So these guys, easy enough, just whatever you want to do to get rid of those, but there are 3 Black Phantoms behind them. These aren't particularly difficult Black Phantoms. This one especially, he's not got shield or anything, so you can just take him on from a distance and just fry him until he's dead. He's not moving much either. And he's an easy one. There he goes. He's got the Penetrator sword, so I wonder if he's actually like the Penetrator's Black Phantom. I can only imagine that he is. And then we have 2 more. We've got the Tower Knight, I believe this is. So I think this is all 3 bosses of the area. This is their Black Phantoms. Yeah, that would make sense. So we've got the Penetrator here that we've just killed. And then we've got the Tower Knight who's walking towards us now. You want to separate them from the one behind. This is the Tower Knight. Not in demon form, obviously, in his human form. Black Phantom. You're going to want to switch to Soul Ray for this. Try and cut through his shield, because he's obviously not going to get through that thing. He's just going to hold it up the whole time. And he's got a spear, so he will get you from afar as well. So stay back from him. Yeah, Tower Shield from that one. And then the White Bow from... I forget the name of this one. I forget the name of this Black Phantom. Una or something like that. Could be wrong. But this is the first boss. This is the Phalanx, basically. It's her human form. It's probably best to get her from a distance as well. I try and do the melee up close because you can just sort of bounce her attacks off, but she is pretty quick, so it's probably best just to stick with spells and move left and right. She will obviously have the bow out and be trying to get you with that. But if you keep on top of her, again, with Flame Spray, you can just move around in a circle and dodge her arrows, because they obviously just don't change direction. And finish her off that way. You run out of MP on the final shot. There we go. Done. And she's going to drop the white bow. So that's a pretty interesting bit of lore, really. That's the 3... well, it's got to be, hasn't it? It makes sense. That's the 3 bosses of this place. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Shouldn't need them anymore. You should all be done with all of that by now. If for any reason you messed up and you need to go into New Game Plus, then you may need some more Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. If you need to go get your tendency up to pure white for whatever reason. So there is another one yet as well. Crystal Lizard. I mean, we're not going to be doing any upgrading or anything now. Do actually get pure hardstone, which is a rare drop. We're done at this point. We're just going to be leveling up through the stats, and that's all. So watch out for this guy here. Top of the stairs there's a red-eyed knight. Obviously, stuck on the wall. These guys are pretty tough. He's got a shield, so you're going to have to cut through that with Soul Ray. Try and knock him back. Hopefully you can get him when he attacks like that, and you will get straight through. But draw him outside. There is a few other. There's guys with arrows, a bow and arrow above you, so it's not worth circling around in the room. Plus, there's loads of kind of stanchions in the way, so you'll just end up hitting them. Get these two, and if you're lucky, the Red Eye Knight won't drop down. There is a rogue as well. I mean, they're fine. But the Red Eye Knight will come after you, potentially, like he does with me. And then you get a comical little Benny Hill moment where we go back and forth, try and running around in a circle. Yeah, he's going to cut straight through your shield. He's going to knock you back regardless of how much stamina you've got. So you're going to have to try and put some distance and not get stuck on barrels while you're trying to back away. And get with spells. He's dropped down. He's all over the place. He did not give me a second here to just... Right, here we go. Right, Soul Ray. 2 will take him down. Oh no, just under 2. Right, okay, just over 2 should I say. Right, God, I made that look difficult. He usually doesn't come down the stairs. He usually waits at the top for you. At the top of these stairs here, we're at the top. We got all excited and came down early. Yeah, shortcut we're going to open up shortly. I'll get that item afterwards. That's actually a new shortcut. Wasn't in the original, which is very surprising. Very cool entrance from the Blue Dragon, so that's worth watching. I'm obviously going to skip it for now. Yeah, so Blue Dragon means fire, means be careful. Wait until this guy dies. That's just common sense at this point. Wait till the dragon kills him. So 3 should finish him off. And then on the third one, run for it. Go, 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 go. There is another one of these officials. Just go straight past him, ignore him. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. That dragon's going to change its direction and start sending the fire your way. So just keep going. Don't bother with the Crystal Lizard. I mean, you can if you want, obviously, but it's not going to be dropping anything of importance. And then we're going to go up here. So hopefully you've got fire spray. You will need it here. You should have the normal loadout, which I mentioned at the beginning. Because we're going to kill this dragon. It's not essential that you kill this dragon. The reason I did it, there's 2 reasons. I was trying to see if we could save Bjor, because he will just keep walking towards the thing until he dies. And it's a very slow process. He only takes 13 damage at a time. Plus it also shifts the tendency of the world slightly if you kill this dragon. Plus you get some souls. It's going to take a while, but if you run past it and you can lock on from underneath its chin here, just need to move around a bit, get it there. From this perspective you can get it, and you can use fire spray and hit it from here. It's going to take you quite a while, so bring some spice with you. You're going to burn through it. See, I'm down to 22 fresh spice. I used 15 of them to get through this thing. Like I said, it's not essential, so don't worry if you haven't done it now, because Bjor doesn't survive. So it was kind of an experiment on my part as well. You can always kill the dragon later on if you want, because we will be back here. Killing Bjor is going to drop a ring that we need, but he doesn't come back to the Nexus at this point, so I don't know where he goes. He might go back to the prison. I believe he could go back to the prison where we initially saved him from. I didn't check. It might be worth it, but we don't need him. It would just make things simpler. The reason I didn't go and check the prison is you're going to notice that later on. He's on the sort of the hit list we have to do later and killing loads of NPCs, and we skip over him, which kind of made me think he's not actually alive anymore. So even if you do save him at this point, he's going to disappear. I don't know where he goes, to be honest. He's going to go to sleep again. But yeah, he's got a ring that we need, but we can also get that ring from the dragon's nest. So at that point, you can come back, kill the dragon, and then we can go and get it from the dragon's nest. Or if you're at pure white world tendency, the dragons won't be at the nest. But we'll do that later. So here's Ostrava. He's going to kill himself. Once you speak to him, he will commit suicide and give you the Mausoleum Key. That's what we're here for. That's all we've come and done this part for, is that key. So don't worry if you can't do the dragon yet or anything. We will be back. And it doesn't matter if Bjor dies, because we can get that ring another way. So yeah, this is the Red Phantom for Ostrava. You're going to have to kill him regardless. Doesn't affect tendency, so don't worry. Just kill him. It's obviously very simple with fire spray. And he's going to drop his rune sword and rune shield. Too heavy at this point, mainly because I picked up the tower shield earlier. There is another Stone of Ephemeral Eyes on this side if you need it for any reason. and then we're going to run all the way back to the bonfire. We're going to open that shortcut up, so it just kind of makes it a little bit shorter. There's not that much of a difference. I suppose you can go around the, yeah, you'd go around the dragon, I suppose, but we've taken care of it anyway. Yeah, so don't worry if you couldn't kill it. If Bjorn dies, it doesn't matter. It's a weird situation. He disappears anyway, which is strange. So yeah, pick that up. You got the Knight's Shield and the Knight's Sword. Ostrava is also on that hit list, and we'll go over him as well because he's just killed himself, so we don't need to kill him. But yeah, we're going to be doing some save manipulation before we start killing NPCs, obviously, because we want to stay in pure white character tendency. It makes the game easier, whereas pure black makes the game more difficult. So it's good to be in pure white, and it's going to carry on to New Game Plus. So we want to keep it at pure white. Yeah, so open that shortcut up, go down this ladder, and then run back to the Archstone, or teleport if you're not bothered about souls, but I mean, you're going to have a lot of them, so yeah, maybe you want to keep them. Run, run, run. And then we're going to go and kill Old King Doran. Now this guy is tough. He's no joke. He's in World 1-1 right at the beginning of the game. You may remember a red-eyed knight guarding a door I showed you right at the beginning when we started all this. He's behind that door there, the mausoleum. That's the key we just got. Yeah, and he's this doesn't go according to plan, which you're going to see. This is a bit of a weird situation. It shouldn't happen to you. I'll explain what happens when we get there. So yeah, I'm just dropping off some stuff. Obviously, I'm quite heavy at the moment. Yeah, and killing Old King Doran is going to give us one of the rings. We need 4 more rings. We're going to get 1 from Doran. We're going to get 1 from killing Saint Urbane. We're going to get 1 you've either got from... Yeah, so don't kill Bjorn at that point. You can get his ring and kill him at that point if you really wanted to. But it would reduce your character tendency. It doesn't matter for trophies or anything at this point, but it makes the game easier to be in pure white. So it just makes sense to keep it at pure white. Yeah, so we can get the other ring that is either from Bjorn or the Dragon's Nest. And then finally the foe's ring for doing Mephistopheles' hit list. So yeah, do some. We want to get up to 30 intelligence. That's kind of the aim at this point. So that gives us another slot so we can carry our new spell, which is pretty damn powerful. We're going to be using that soon as well. Don't need to take it now. What I can just recommend right now is pick up Poison Cloud. Go and equip that. I forgot to do it, but it's fine because things don't go according to plan anyway. But yeah, pick up Poison Cloud. You should have bought it already. Equip it. Change it for Fireball or whatever it's called. You want to keep Flame Spray, but change it for the other one. And yeah, go back to the very start of the game, and we're going to do a bit of running here. So these guys will be super weak now. You can basically just let them hit you, and they'll just kind of bounce off you. Yeah, you can see. But yeah, just ignore them for the most part. If there's a few in the way, just kill them. And run to the top of this place. Yeah, so just think how easy this is now. When we move into New Game Plus, even this section can be... it's not difficult, but it's back to... You need to be wary again. At this point, you can just run through it and just kind of ignore everyone if you wanted to. Yeah, but it gets more difficult. New Game Plus is no joke. The New Game Plus videos. So after this one, there's going to be 4 more videos. I'm going to do 1 for each world that we need to go to. So Boletaria first, which will be the video after this. And then we're going to Stonefang Tunnel. We're going to do the whole thing in one go. Eat every boss all the way up to the Dragon God. Just run straight through all of the areas. I'm not going to put in all the items in the bottom corner anymore, because we're just going to be sprinting through to get the bosses killed. Obviously, you can take your time, pick up items, do whatever you want. But I'm just, for the sake of the video, I'm going to be showing the shortest, most direct route through and not really bothering with items. If they're there, I'll pick them up because it's just kind of habit, but I'm not going to be deviating. I'm just going to be running straight for the boss because that's all we need is boss souls after this. So yeah, make your way down here. Get rid of this guy. He's really, this guy at the beginning, if you were to take him on, would take you a long time to kill him. 2 hits and he's dead. We'll be killing him again shortly because this does not go according to plan. So you open this door using the Mausoleum Key, and this guy here is Old King Doran. So he sort of gives you a challenge. Can you hurt me kind of thing. And he shouldn't attack you. He's never attacked me in the past. I've done this many times. You have free hits on. You're allowed to hit him until he has about 25% of his health, and then you say, right, that's enough, and he lets you pick up the sword. But he goes round and he backstabs me. I don't know why that happened. So that gave me time to go and change to Poison Cloud because I'd realised I'd forgot it. That's the easiest way to kill this guy because he is really powerful. He will one-shot you regardless of being backstabbed or not. And he has a lot of health. So you can kind of cheese him. There's a really easy cheese with this guy using Poison Cloud. Just poison him and yeah, just let him die. It takes a long time, but it's a stress-free way of doing it. So get rid of Flame Toss. It's pretty useless at this point. Keep Fire Spray. Death Cloud is more powerful, but it takes 2 slots. Poison Cloud, get that instead. And then try again. So we're going to do that run back all the way through. I'm going to skip it. You don't need to watch it again. So I'm going to fade through and I'm back at the Red Iron Knight. So I've run all the way through that area again. Back to the door here. And then I'm going to show you Poison Cloud. So you need to step sort of in between 2 pillars is about where you need to stand. The first 2 pillars here. So that's not close enough. So we go a bit further about here. So the reason I'm being cautious here is because he attacked me before. He shouldn't attack you at this point. He shouldn't. He lets you do. So I'm letting Poison Cloud go down a bit, and then I get kind of bored. Go for Fire Spray. So you can see he just casually kind of walks around, and this is what he should do. He shouldn't try and attack you. He will later on, but at this point he shouldn't. In fact, he's not coming to try and attack me. But still I'm being a bit defensive. There we go. So he's just kind of said, right, that's enough. You can have the sword. You can either prove your worth. Now this sword, Demonbrandt, is a very good sword if you're in pure white character tendency, which we are. We can't use it anyway because we don't have the strength. But it is a sword we need to craft another weapon later on. So we definitely need the sword. But another reason, well, one of the main reasons we're here is if you kill this guy, he's going to drop a ring and his armour set. It does shift world tendency for this area if you kill him, with regardless of whether you use Poison Cloud or not. See, he's not attacking again now. This is what it should have been like originally. He should just... Yeah, and then he does eventually attack, and I wasn't ready at all, and he one-shots me. So yeah, here's take 3. So fade. Let's do this again. It's like Groundhog Day. So yeah, after you've got the sword off him, cast Poison Cloud on him and just stand back. So yeah, cast it on him. So from a fresh health bar like this, it's going to take 3 casts. So I'm going to fade. I'm going to move time forward. Just keep casting Poison Cloud until his health goes down. It's going to take about 10 minutes. It takes a long time. He's got a lot of health. So just keep doing it. He won't even come and try and get you. He'll just eventually die. Which is going to happen... Now? Now. Now. There. Now. Yeah, so he's dead. So we're going to get his ring. He drops a good armour set. Apparently it's one of the best in the game. I don't like heavy armour myself, but it is one you can wear if you want. Unless you're female. Females can't wear this. The armour sets are gender. Some of them are, you need to be male or female. I'm using an Archstone to get back. You can run back, whichever, if you don't have an Archstone. But I'm just saving my souls at this point. Yeah, so you can switch your gender using this statue here. You will need to pay 25,000 souls to activate that statue. So if you want to wear that armour for whatever reason, I'm not going to change it, but it is a good set to have if you think you can get away with it with regards to weight. And yeah, so that's Demonbrandt gone. We've got another ring. I'm going to just drop some of the stuff off that we don't need here. So yeah, keep hold of Demonbrandt. Keep that on you now, because we will be merging it with another sword later on to make yet another sword. The Northern Regalia, we're going to merge it with Soulbrandt, which we get right at the end of the game. So yeah, keep it on you for now. And exit game. And then make a backup save. Very, very, very important. Make a backup save and do not touch it until we have the ring trophy. So yeah, don't go over copying it over now. We're going to be going killing people. First thing we're going to do here is go and help someone. We're going to turn the network on if you've got it off, so you can get back on the internet and go into multiplayer. Not that it's really proper multiplayer. And then head to. I like to do Stonefang Tunnel. You're basically looking for somebody to help. You've got to help them with a boss. This isn't too bad because you're helping somebody, so it's only good, this, so don't worry. But you need to have that backup save done after this trophy. And do not touch it, because we're going to be going down and in character tendency to pure black, and it makes the game more difficult. And we're going to be killing a lot of NPCs. So yeah, just don't do it. So go to the blue-eyed stone once you're outside. This is where we fought the armor spider. So this was a place I could find spawns now and again. Basically, drop your sign using that stone, and you're going to have to wait for somebody to call you. It didn't work for me there. It has worked for me a few times in the past at the armor spider. People seem to struggle with that one. You will only get sort of pulled into somebody's game at somebody who's near the same level as you. So if you can't find one there, go to the place after this. This is where we did Flame Lurker. So go here and do the same again and wait it out. So you do have to leave the area, the boss arena, and then put your sign down using the blue stone. If you go back into the arena, then your sign will disappear. The blue eye stone here. So drop that, and you're going to have to wait it out. And I do get somebody here, so eventually, if you wait long enough, you will be informed that you are being summoned. There you are, you are being summoned. So now we're going to help this guy, and all we need to do is defeat the boss with him. It doesn't matter which boss, but I kind of found that these were the more active ones. Depending on how busy the servers are, it can take a while, so just switch around and have a look around different bosses. And yeah, we're going to help this guy defeat Flame Lurker. Al-Nima. Come on. I think he's a rogue. He's doing poison or something. I don't know what he's doing. Right, in we go. So you can't enter until they have entered. There we go. It'll let you know when you can go in. And yeah, just keep distance and kill him. Use Soul Ray. Whatever. Obviously, this is still the Flame Lurker fight. If you die, you don't get the trophy. So yeah, you may have to dodge if he comes for you. But you keep on top of him with Crisp Blade. You might not be doing Flame Lurker. If you're doing Armor Spider, then just stay in that alcove on the right, left-hand side. Same thing. If the host dies, you still won't get the trophy. You do need to kill the boss. So, kill the boss. And then you're going to get the Return to Form trophy. And that's that one done. Now we need to do a trophy. I don't like doing this, what we're about to do. But we need to go and kill. We need to go and invade somebody. So this actually does drop your character tendency doing this that we're about to do. So you'll go back to your own world. You'll be exactly where you left off. So outside the arena. So from here we're going to go to Tower of Latria. The reason I'm going to Tower of Latria is we need to go and free an NPC. But also there's a chance if you put down either the blue stone or if you go and invade somebody that you become the old monk. And if you can do that and defeat the person, then you'll get the old monk's headwear, head wrap, and that is the same as the Ring of Magical Sharpness and the Crisp Blade. So they all stack together, makes you really strong with regards to magic. So if you're lucky, you'll join the old monk fight. I believe you can do it from anywhere within the Tower of Latria, this world. I go for the just normal. I just go to the Black Eye Stone, so this makes you invade somebody. I believe it works if you do the blue one as well. It's kind of random. It depends whether somebody's actually at the old monk fight. So it'll just kind of look for a player. You do need to be in soul form. That's why I did kill myself. You may be wondering. You can't do this in human form. But this save we're using right now is just a wreck anyway. We're going to be reloading that save from before. So it doesn't matter what you do here. So we are invading. Unfortunately, I don't go into the old monk fight. But there is a chance that you may. If you want to try and get that headgear, then feel free. But we're not going to be keeping this save file, so it doesn't really matter. Unless you want to take that hit on this one hit here on character tendency, it's up to you. But I wouldn't. It's not really that worth it. It makes you weaker to magic as well at this point. It's quite a lot. So once you're in somebody else's world, you've got to find them. So just run the path of wherever you choose to do this. If you do it in the Tower of Latria, the same as me, just look around. He's not done the heart yet, so yeah, he's going to be up here somewhere, and he is. Fighting gargoyles. I don't like this because we're wrecking somebody's game here, so we're going to be reducing his world tendency and everything. It's not nice, but it's a trophy, so we've got to do it. Yeah, he's a bit tentative. He doesn't know if I'm hostile or not. This doesn't go according to plan either, because I'm not a PvP fighter. I'm not really doing much. He's not particularly strong, this guy. Hopefully you get somebody who's not as well. And instead of outright killing him very quickly, I kill him with maybe 2 or 3 HP, which is probably worse. It's even more annoying for him, I would imagine. I just try and go in and kill him. I'm not really bothered if I die or not. I can find somebody else, but this was close. Look how much HP I've got. Nothing. But yeah, once you kill him, or whoever, you'll get the trophy there. And we'll be done with PvP and online, so you can turn it back off again after this. Got a weird error message there as well, so it did send me back. So I wonder if that actually did affect my tendency. Might not have done it, might not have counted. Definitely got the trophy anyway. Oh no, it did. Looks like it did. Anyway, when you're back, we need to come back. If you're not in the Tower of Latria, come back here. We need to come free an NPC. The guy in the cage, Yurt. I mentioned him a few times now. We need to free him so another NPC turns up and we can start this quest line that's going to lead us to the last ring. So we've got to run this area once again. We've been here so many times now. We have to do it again in New Game Plus as well. We're going to go run to the first tower, go to the top of that, and then go free the guy in the cage. So I will show it all. But basically we're doing the run we've done many times. If you want to avoid gargoyles and enemies, but be aware you could be surprised and pushed off the edge. Yeah, that guy's having a bad day now. His world tendency's just gone down. He's not in human form anymore. Yeah, I don't like invading people. It's not cool. So this kill list we're doing here is for an NPC, a character called Mephistopheles. They will appear in Nexus, but only once you've freed Yurt and have pure black character tendency. So we're going to free Yurt, and we're just going to kill him outright because he doesn't need to be alive. I have put stuff in the bottom corner of the items still, like Archstone Shard there. We're going to be reloading the save, so it kind of doesn't make sense. Doesn't make a difference that they're there or not, but for the sake of just saying what's next, I've left them there because I will be using them again afterwards. So yeah, all these items we're getting, don't worry, you're not going to be keeping them, all the armour sets and things. You're not missing anything, so it's fine. But yeah, we basically have a list of... This Mephistopheles is going to be stood there and give you a list of NPCs that you need to kill. And once you've killed the final one, you're going to get the ring that we need, the foe's ring. So the list goes Saint Urbane, and then you kill him. Saint Bane and his followers, so his 2 followers as well. Then I believe it's Frake, then Patches, then somewhere in the middle there's Ostrava and Bjor, and then it ends with Uria. Ostrava and Bjor are dead, so they will just get skipped. You won't be able to get the rewards, but we're not keeping the rewards anyway, so it doesn't matter. All we need is that ring. So we won't even be keeping the foe's ring, we're just getting the trophy and then leaving again. We're going to be reloading that save that we did. So once you're at the top, instead of going down in the cages, go down this way. Be careful not to walk directly off the edge. You're going to see me switch at the last minute. There we go. So it's slightly off to the left. If you go straight off, you'll die, so watch out. Yeah, I don't know why I picked this up, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so open this up. Agree to open the cage up. He will also start killing NPCs as well. It does take a while. So he's just going to walk through me. Yeah, I'm just going to kill him because I was hoping the character tendency would get affected. I'm not sure it actually does. But anyway, he's going to drop his armor set. I'm not going to use it. And then once you've got him freed and dead or whatever you've done, use the Nexial Binding to go back to the Nexus. And we'll start this list off. So we still need to get to pure black character tendency. So we're going to kill a few of the weaker NPCs that don't really matter. So we have this blue guy here that we've not even spoken to. He's kind of the intro guy. We'll get him in a minute. Another good one is if you go to yeah, him there. If you go to Stonefang Tunnel to the smithing grounds, there's 2 NPCs you can kill here. It's up to you if you kill both of them, but the little scruffy guy who sells you stuff, and if you want, go down and kill the smith as well. Or you can just kill this scruffy guy here. So you're going to see the character tendency there. It's just shifted in the top corner there. It will happen instantly, so you can see it going down. Yeah, so kill him. If you want, go and kill the smith as well. If not, come back here, kill the blue guy, and then kill this smith as well. Don't kill Stockpile Thomas, because we might need him for some reason. In case you have something in the you want to get hold of. So yeah, this guy's easy, just get rid of him. You can see the tendency shift again, maybe. No, it's at that point where you can't really see it. But if you kill the smith, that should be enough. I keep hitting the wall. There we go. So yes, we've shifted to pure black there. If you have the sparkles, that means you're in pure black. We're all good. I'm going to show you, or try and check if Mephistopheles appears straight away. I think she does not. She or he does not. They've got a mask on, I can't tell really. If they're not there right away, just go to anywhere and come straight back. Doesn't really matter. So warp away and then go straight back, and then they will be there at this point, and you can start this list off. We're going to have a bit of fun with it. You're going to see why. So go back up to that top area. There they are, just sneaking, hiding in the corner, being all shady. So yeah, first one is going to give you, or she, yeah, it is a she. She's going to give you is Saint Urbane. So agree to accept the offer to go and kill them, and yeah, let's go and do that. The only one, weirdly, probably the strongest one here is Patches. The others are really, really easy. They're actually all very easy in the way we're going to kill them. So drop down and speak to Frake, and we're going to just, or whichever, we're going to attune magic, get rid of Soul Arrow. You're going to need 3 slots, so get rid of Poison Cloud as well. Or no, keep whichever, it doesn't matter. All we want basically is Firestorm. So equip Firestorm. And let's have some fun. So get the Crisp Blade out, get Firestorm out. We're not doing Frake yet, so leave him. We're going to kill Saint Urbain. So he has 2 followers you need to kill as well. There's one here. Just cast Firestorm near them. And it should one-shot them all. This guy is the only guy that doesn't get one-shotted. It depends on how many of those little flame bursts they get hit by. So this is a super powerful spell. It takes a lot of MP up. And it takes quite a while to cast. But in some situations that thing can annihilate, as you can see. So if you want to keep... What we're going to do is we're going to work towards 5 slots. We're going to keep that on us. We're going to have Soul Ray and we're going to have Fire Spray on us. And that's all going to be our loadout for the most part. Just in case, because it's fun. Have some fun with New Game Plus. So yeah, there's one of the rings we needed. Ring of Devout Prayer. So we need that one. That's one of the 4 that we needed. So we've got Old Doran's ring. We've got the ring from Urbain now. We're going to go back.
So, here is your reward. Take it.
And once you turn it in, you'll get something. At this point, it's the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. So I'm going to skip forward. So it's going to tell us to do Frake and his Snivelling Apprentice next. Accept. And away we go. So same again. Just go down and cast Firestorm on them. They're not particularly not particularly difficult anyway. So that's him down. So you can see, well, I don't know what that was. So you can see he actually only has 659 health anyway. Breaks the same. 719, slightly more. Yeah, so all this stuff we're picking up here doesn't matter. The only thing that we definitely needed was the ring from Urbain. All this other stuff is, we're going to get rid of it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then once you go up, you have to turn it in again. And then we get to get some revenge, some sweet, sweet revenge on Patches the Hyena. Like I said, he's a bit tougher. Unfortunately, I can't cast Firestorm right away on him because the Maiden in Black is stood right next to him. Not that it makes much difference, I just didn't want to kill her. She stood right there. So I have to kind of wake him up a bit. Yeah, he is quite tough. He has the Adjudicator's Shield, which will be giving him health back. And he just hides behind it and stabs you with that stick. He is quite tough. Couple of hits, he will kill you. 3 hits maybe. There we go. Dead. Thief Ring. Sweet, sweet revenge. Just one left now, Yuria. So Bjor and Ostrava are gone. So it's just going to move straight onto Yuria. Colourless Demon Soul. Again, we're not going to keep it anyway. So straight onto Yuria. That's how I knew that Bjor was not alive. If he's still alive, it will tell you to go and kill him. So yeah, he must just die at the end of the dragon fight. I don't know why it's scripted that way. You'd think he'd just come back here, but he doesn't. I was kind of hoping he would, so we wouldn't have to go to the dragon's nest, but we're going to have to go and do that now. Oops. Not enough MP left. And she's gone. So that was the final one. Mephistopheles will now attack you, but you will get the foe's ring before that happens. And I wasn't stood far enough away, and she kills me instantly. Pretty strong, so be careful. You don't need to kill her, so don't worry if she kills you either. Yeah, she got me by surprise. I was completely forgot she does attack you at the end, but straight away. It's because I was skipping through the text. That was quick. That was no messing around. Doesn't matter, we got the ring, that's all that matters. So now we're going to go and get the Ring of Great Strength. So we're going to have to go back to World 1 and get it from the Dragon's Nest. So we couldn't kill Bjorn before for the simple fact that it would reduce our character tendency, and we want to keep it high. So go to the Lord's Path, and we're going to have to go. It's in the sort of first area. I did show it briefly when we did this place. You can reset the red dragon. So the red dragon is going to be there, but he's not going to be able to kill us if we're quick. So don't worry about that. So it is a bit of a trek. We've got to go up here. Watch out for all these little guys. Hoplites. Should be able to one-shot everybody, obviously. This is 1-1. And once we have this ring, you will get the trophy. That is it. This is ring number 30. Whew. The hard bit's done. The rings are the hardest bits to get hold of. Obviously the spells do involve us having to do New Game Plus, but all you need to do is kill bosses to get those. So that's simple enough. Like I said, we'll just be running through as quickly as possible, doing World 1 up to Penetrator, World 2 completely, World 3 completely, skipping World 4 and World 5 completely. But you can just skip lots of the areas, just kind of run through. You do still need to be cautious though. You can't just let the enemies hit you. They will kill you. And the bosses are tough as well. Flame Lurker can be a bit tougher in New Game Plus. And Man-Eater is the one that I have struggled with in the past. We'll see how it goes this time. Yeah, so run down that bridge there. I was expecting the red dragon to turn up, but it didn't. So I wonder if we have to kind of trigger it from going on this side of the bridge. Or maybe it just doesn't. I don't know. But it's basically guarding the nest. So you want to put the flame resistant ring on to reduce fire damage. There is also a spell we could use, Water Veil I think it's called. It's not essential because we can get through here without dying anyway. Have full Moongrass, something that's going to heal you fully, ready. And switch to Flame Resistance Ring. And you'll be fine. So the item you're looking for is the furthest one away. So watch out for that. And try and go round. If you can. It will cover all bases and try and get you. It's fine. You can see nearly die. But as long as you have decent grass, just take it one step at a time. Just run through. If you get hit, heal, and carry on. This is the one, the final one. That's the Ring of Great Strength. That is ring number 30. We are done with the rings. We can now quit this game. Download. Make sure you download your save. Do not upload your save. Download your save. And then you'll be back in the Nexus and everybody will be alive again. And we can move towards the end of the game. And that's what we're going to do now. So, Maiden in Black, I just have a few souls, so I might as well level up. This is going to be the last chance for you to level up after this, after you've defeated the boss, King Galant. You will not be able to level up anymore. And you will also not be able to get the Allies ring once you've done this boss. That's why we haven't done it yet. Because it kind of shuts the game down to an extent and kind of forces you into New Game Plus. Yeah, so stock up on what you need. You can still do stuff for the most part, but certain things aren't available anymore, like leveling, like the ally ring that becomes unavailable to New Game Plus, but we have it already now. I'm thinking, what loadout shall I have? I would probably actually stick with our usual loadout. I go for Firestorm. I probably wouldn't. I'd just stick with what we usually have. Soul Arrow, Soul Ray, Poison Cloud. We'll be carrying that around now. And Fire Spray. But I go for Firestorm. Firestorm and Soul Ray. Soul Ray is the most important one at this point. You can kill King Galant with just Soul Ray, and that's what we will be doing. So you're going to have to go back to 1-4 and run all the way through. So where the blue dragon was, we're going to have to go all the way back through there. The black phantoms won't be there, and again, everyone else will be. So this is it. We're going into New Game Plus now. We're done. Finally. We're getting a few more trophies here first, though. We've got obviously the King of Lant trophy. Old King of Lant. And then we get... There are 2 endings to this game. Only one of them has a trophy. The other one will give you the Maiden in Black's soul, which we need for a spell. So there are 2 endings. We do need both of them, but only one of them has its own trophy. So we'll be doing that ending and then reloading and getting the soul. And then moving on to New Game Plus that way. So watch this red-eyed guy here again. Things go a little smoother this time. Could Firestorm him if you know he's coming, but it's going to wreck your MP. You'd probably kill him in one go. So if you know he's coming, you could cast it now. But yeah, there is a bit of a wind up with that spell, so you have to watch out when you cast it. Choose wisely. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this time the second red-eyed knight doesn't come down the stairs. So this is how it should usually go. You come on here, you kill the guy with the crossbow. And the other one, this guy drops down, you kill him. And then you run up the stairs in waiting. He's not coming this time. Weird. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. 2 soul rays will take him down. And then away we go. So the shortcut is open that we did earlier. So we'll use that. We don't have to go. Even though the blue dragon's dead, we don't need to take on the officials. Yeah, this wasn't in the original. It was one of those situations where I didn't actually remember it wasn't in the original. I had to kind of look up. Yeah, it's not there. It feels like it should be, and it always has been, but it's not. And then we're running on straight through. So at this point, you can make another save if you want back up, so you don't have to do that run again if you die. And then it's onto the False King, Old King of Lant. He's called the False King for a reason. This boss is anyway, you'll see why. So I've done a backup save, and then we'll move on. And while the lift's going up, it's quite a long ride this. Sort yourself out, get everything ready. You want spices, you want the top healing item you have, so full moon grass if you have that. You want the aged spice over new fresh spice. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that. Trying to use spice. So top up, be ready. And have your aged spice. Get rid of the new, the fresh one, because you don't want to. You want to use it. You want to be full and ready to go. Yeah, people have problems with this boss, I believe. But for us, it should be very, very simple. It's a reaction boss. You don't have to be proactive. You can just react to what he does. And just wait for him to do stuff. He's not going to come and just beat you down. So don't worry. He does long maneuvers and uses magic himself. So yeah, this is his main move. So he'll lift his sword up in the air and he'll charge you. Roll at the right time as he comes in, and you'll just evade him completely. This is his charge move. This will one-shot you if he gets it off. So just shoot him. Here he goes for the charge again. No, he's not. He's doing that one. So yeah, sometimes here's the charge. So he'll do this, and he'll kind of zigzag like that, and he won't even hit you. So just react. Don't keep casting spells. Just kind of wait, so you know he's okay to hit then. When he does this, just wait for the attack to come in. Sometimes he'll completely miss, so you might not even need to dodge. So just wait it out till the last second. Yeah, and I get a bit lucky here, and he kind of gets stuck in this just casting this spell all the time. So it's lots of free shots for me. Lots and lots of free. So sometimes he'll do a sort of jump in the air as well. I think we will actually see that. I nearly ran into that one. A jump in the air. So yeah, just wait it out there. That one he'll cast down on you. Sometimes he casts one of those from afar. That is what you want him to do. It's like a free shot. Completely missed again. He hardly rolls until the last one. So this is like the last one. He hardly ever evades. But yeah, the last one there. And that's it. That is the penultimate boss fight. As you can see, it's called the False King. He's not really King Allant. So yeah, there's one more boss fight. And it's a bit of a doozy. So yeah, we're going to have to go and do that in a minute. So yeah, hopefully it's as easy for you as it was for me then. Like I said, just react to what he does rather than actively go and hunt him down. You'll see here, this is Allant talking now. We fought his kind of demon form. He'll talk on, and now we've moved into the end game, so we can't level up anymore, even though we have a lot of souls and we could spend them. It'd be nice, but we'll move straight into New Game Plus after doing this final boss. So once you go back to the Nexus, this cutscene will play out, and the floor will open up. And that's where the end of the game happens. So once you go back, drop off, get whatever you want. You won't be able to level up, like I said, but you can still repair stuff. You can drop stuff off with Stockpile Thomas. Make sure you have Demonbrandt on you. So get rid of that. Make sure you have, yeah, so here it is, Demonbrandt. Make sure you got that, because we will be using it shortly. We have all the rings, that doesn't matter anymore, that's fine. And yeah, do another backup save, very important. We're doing 2 endings now, so do another backup save now. Once you've done that, once you're in, come and speak to the Maiden in Black, and she'll take you down the hole and to the old one. And this is where the end of the game. So this is going to be the final boss. If you need to go back, if you accidentally speak to the Maiden, there is an Archstone here, so you can go back up and down as you want. But yeah, we need to go in here and take on the final boss. Big guy. Big guy. Yeah, so she'll tell you if you speak to her again to go in. So yeah, make sure you've definitely made a backup save by this point. You're still okay at this point, but back up your save. So you can do the 2 endings in one go. Archstone and Nexial Binding, if you need to go back. Well, we will need them not this time, but the second time once we've reloaded. We will be going crafting a weapon. At the very, very last moment of the game, we'll just escape quickly and make a weapon. So yeah, here we go. This is it. The fog is coming up. This is the final boss. So have Firestorm ready if you have it, because it can come in extremely helpful with this boss. This is King Allant. This is the real King Allant. And yeah, watch out for that, and then cast that, and he's dead. Right, that's that then. So yeah, he's easy. He's not even a boss. He's just kind of a joke at this point. That was the real King Allant. He's kind of morphed into whatever the hell that thing was. And then this is Soulbrandt. The sword is going to appear in front of you here. Once it has, you pick it up. I've not marked it yet because we're actually going to just do the bad ending first. Get the trophy for that. So if you walk forward at this point, another cutscene will kick in. And the Maiden will appear, and she'll start messing around with this fog in front of you. You've got 2 choices. You either kill her or you leave. We're going to do the bad ending first, so we're going to kill her, and you're going to get the Seekest Soul Power Trophy. And that's it, that's the end of the game. This is pretty sick, actually. That's nasty. Yeah, and after that, you'll go back to the Nexus, But once you are back, reload your save like I've done here. I've reloaded the save at this point. So re-download your save, and the ending hasn't happened again now. So move straight to the ending again and do it all over again. I'm going to skip it. We'll move forward. And we'll do it again, but this time we'll leave. But before we're going to leave, we're going to craft a weapon, the Northern Regalia, and get that trophy. But don't worry if you forget or you move forward or you move into the end game. Don't worry, you can do it in New Game Plus, because we will get the Flame Lurker's soul. You'll just have to wait a while longer. So yeah, don't worry if you... The most important thing is you pick the sword up. That's the most important thing. So same again. I don't actually one-shot him this time, which is a shame. But yeah, Firestorm, whatever you want to kill this guy. He's easy. So I was kind of expecting to kill him, but it doesn't. And he hits me. It's probably the first time I've ever been hit by him. There, he's dead. So stand back towards where you came in, so the sword will spawn in, and you don't sort of do that cutscene. So if you don't have any of the Archstone Shards, and you want to keep your souls, you've got a bit of a decision here. Don't worry. You can craft this weapon in New Game Plus, but I'm going to do it now. So because I have an Archstone Shard, I'm going to use it. So pick the sword up, do the Archstone Shard, and you'll go back to the Nexus with all of your souls. That's kind of important when you've got over 100,000. And watch the hole last second. I always forget there's a hole there now. You will die if you fall down it, so watch out for that. And then go to smithing grounds. We'll go see the smith, and he's going to craft this weapon, the Northern Regalia, for us. And we'll get that trophy, and at that point we will just have one trophy left, and it's for getting all of the spells. Yeah, so quite a bit to do in New Game Plus with regards to how much we actually have to play. It's roughly half of the game or so. Just over, 2/3. So go down to Demonbrandt or Soulbrandt, doesn't really matter. Select it and you'll be Northern Regalia, and you'll use the False King's Soul that we got earlier. We don't need that for a spell, so that's fine. And you can keep the sword if you want, or you can reload and do it again and not keep the sword. It's up to you. If you wanted to keep your souls instead, then you can do it that way. Because the sword is really good because it goes off pure character tendency, either black or white, and we are pure white, but we don't have the strength to use it. It is a good sword though if you're that kind of build. Yeah, don't drop down the hole. So once you go back to the Nexus, use this new Archstone here, and it'll take you straight back to the end of the game. So you're in where you killed King Gauntlets. Move forward, get that cutscene to happen again. The Maiden will come in, but this time do not kill her. Walk away and then leave through the exit. And that's the good ending that we're doing this time. And you will get the Black Maiden's soul. So you go through the fog, and then kind of carry on a bit as if you're leaving. Hit this here, and the end of the game will play, and that'll be it. So skipping the cutscene, you'll get to this point, and then when you skip this, the credits, you'll see just in the corner there that you get the Maiden in black Demon Soul. That's important. We need that for spell. So from there, you will be taken straight to the Nexus again, and you will start New Game Plus. You won't do the tutorial area, so don't worry about that. You'll come straight back to the Nexus, straight into New Game Plus. In human form, we'll change that later on, just to make it easier. It is easier to play in soul form, believe it or not. It makes you stronger. Yeah, I'm just going to drop stuff off, so like the Northern Regalia, I don't need that anymore. And whatever else, just kind of unload. Repair your weapons. The usual that we do. And then the next video, we're going to start New Game Plus. You can't level up, so don't worry about that. We'll do that later on. But we do have a lot of souls, so you want to keep hold of them. So yeah, everybody's back again. We're all a happy family again. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Well done, you've completed Demon Souls. Now we've got to go and do it again. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.